What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode with the boys. And this time, Nick's gone. Last time, Brady was gone. So, we gotta work out this whole time off thing. But,
yeah,
other
we're
than
all out of Tia.
Other than that, we got a special episode for you guys today. It's not going to be a real long one, but we guys are going to, or us guys, sorry, we're going to talk about sports betting as each of us has placed bets on 3 different apps, correct?
No, probably not.
Gamble responsibly.
And as Brady said, gamble responsibly. Yes, I did, Justin. I did do PrizePicks. Did you as well?
Yeah, FanDuel literally takes their sweet time to put out all the other choices that you get normally to bet on there. And then it's very limited, so I can't bet on there early in the week. You got to do that Saturday, Sunday, probably. Unless you're doing the Thursday night game, of course they had all those, but
Right.
I wasn't about to pick nothing for that one.
No, nothing for that one?
No, I mean, there's a couple of like maybe iffy, but I mean, the Jets are unpredictable. Literally unpredictable.
I get it.
And Houston's
Hey, as long
pooper.
as Garrett Wilson keeps pulling those double-digit points, I'm okay.
PPR league. That's why.
Why are the Jets favored?
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know they were even favored.
Yeah,
The
they're
Jets are
favored.
on FanDuel at least. I can't do
Over
any other
Houston?
app, but on FanDuel,
Yeah.
Well, I could probably see the only reason why is
And-
because their team is like more healthy than Houston's. Houston doesn't have their top 2 wide receivers.
but they've lost their last 5.
FanDuel's just preparing us, I guess, since
They
the
know
NFL's
something
ran
we don't.
by FanDuel
Yeah. so
or any other betting thing.
since me and Justin went with the same app, I'm actually gonna let Brady lead off with his app. He used something different. So go ahead and explain to him, Brady, which app you used.
I used Underdog, and if you guys want to use Underdog, use my promo, and you'll get a deposit match. And my promo code is BMasters98.
And I believe we're putting like
We'll
promo
put it in
codes
the
at the
link.
bottom of the link or bottom of the video, correct?
Yes.
So yeah, make sure you guys definitely check out the description under the video for promo codes.
And don't come after me. Don't come after me if
He said
I
bet
mess
at
it
your
up.
own risk,
Yeah,
but
at
bet
your own-
responsibly.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to put your whole house on it.
Well, maybe a mortgage payment.
Yeah, there you go.
If you can do that. But if you can do that, I don't even know why you're gambling.
So
Okay.
they can.
Sorry, I mean fair. But go ahead, Brady. What's your picks?
So right now, for my first one, I got Tank Dell for a rush and receiving touchdown.
I mean, it's possible. Like I was explaining earlier, Houston ain't real healthy.
Stephon Diggs is
Yeah, I was
out.
gonna say their top 2 receivers are out. So Diggs is out, Nico Collins is out. So
I
that's
didn't even
a
know
huge
Nico
possibility.
Collins
Tank
was
Dell's gonna see the ball a lot.
And I got Garrett Wilson for 61.5 rush receiving yards.
You said what? Sorry.
Garrett Wilson, 61.5 rush and receiving yards.
Okay. I didn't hear the receiving part. That's why I was like, what? Rushing yards, 61 and a half. Hold on.
Brother.
What happened to Brees Hall? What happened to Braylon Allen?
Who's Garrett Wilson for running back?
Right.
You want to know what's funny? So, the guy you were trying to trade with, I'm not going to say names on here, but the guy you were trying to trade with for a certain running back, or you're trying to trade try to trade for Saquon Barkley. And then I sent him a trade. I sent him Garrett Wilson, and he's like, "Who's G. Wilson?"
Oh god.
I was like, "What? Who's G. Wilson?"
Has brother watched the football game this season?
I mean, probably minimum. He's really been busy, honestly, but like,
Yeah,
I mean, people that don't watch it even know who Garrett Wilson is.
Brother.
yeah, it's kind of wild.
deep down, I hope he's joking, but like I don't know sometimes. But carry on, Brady.
I mean, this next one's kind of a stretch, but it's very possible.
He said Anthony Richardson starting.
No, all this is just for a Thursday night game for
He said
tomorrow.
Anthony Richardson over half of a sip.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson on tapping out.
Right. But I got Dalton Schultz for 7 yards receiving.
You
in
said
the first
7?
Quarter. Yeah, in the first quarter.
I hope so. Amen, baby. I hope so. Let's get them points. I got Dalton Schultz.
In the first quarter.
No, I got him for my whole fantasy.
Hey,
No,
so
first
I
quarter.
got him every week, dude. Not just that first quarter. It's been a nightmare.
No kidding. Like tight ends this season have just been a nightmare.
The next one
Think for yourself.
is Aaron Rodgers.
Well, besides Goddard. Sorry.
Right.
Go Dirt.
Yeah, go Dirt. Every time he takes off, I'm like, go Dirt!
Then I got Aaron Rodgers for 232.5 passing yards.
Over?
Yes.
Oof.
What do you mean, oof? He's been throwing over.
Yeah. But I don't know, man.
Last-
We're over
230.
Aaron Rodgers.
Every game has like been.
not terrible. I do like it.
Like, it's achievable.
I'm
I'm not,
100% sold
but
on
like
it. I
just
don't know if it's
on
gonna
the
be-
game, just on the
His past
matchup.
3 games, he's thrown over 232.
I just don't know if it's going to be a shootout with.
Like I said, FanDuel is plotting something.
He said Flandel was plotting.
Then I had to.
Oh boy.
Devontae Adams for a touchdown.
No, you got Devontae Adams mixed with Garrett Wilson.
No.
Garrett Wilson's supposed to get the touchdown.
Devontae Adams is bound to score. Trust.
I mean, I get it. I mean, it's only his 3rd game with the team, so hopefully, 3rd time's the charm.
We'll see. Then I got CJ Stroud for 221.5 passing yards over.
That I don't know, honestly, man. I get, if you look at his pass ratings, not like pass ratings, but past ratings, like his yardage in the past 3 weeks, he probably threw over that. But like, look at who he had at the time.
It's okay.
That's the only reason why I would
Tank
be
Dell
iffy
got
on
him.
taking that, just because like I would hope that Tank Dell would work out for you like that, for him to do that, and Dalton Schultz. I mean, I'm pretty happy, or I shouldn't say happy, but like bummer that Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins ain't playing, but I'm pretty happy that Schultz is going to see the ball a lot more now.
He said, "Buddy, I paid Stephon Diggs ACL off actually." He
On a
said,
knock.
pop, buddy, pop.
On a non-contact injury, yeah.
And I got Joe Mixon for 82.5 rushing yards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said,
We can only hope.
Brother, Dalton Schultz or Joe Mixon is like leading either in rushing or going to not receiving. I'd say Tank Dell would probably be the one leading the receiving, but Joe Mixon is going to probably see the ball a lot more now.
Tank Dell been buried this year.
no real. Then I got Brees Hall for 15.5 rushing attempts.
15.5 rushing attempts.
Mm-hmm.
What was did you look at his attempts?
Yeah, 18, 12, and 16.
It's not bad.
That's really one of those game script kind of things, and how much they plan on using Braylon Allen. But I think
I think they use Braylon a lot more towards red zone now.
Let's say 15.5 a game, like what I'm expecting, should be solid numbers. Man could touch the ball 22 times.
Yeah.
Now he's running it.
And those are my 8 picks. And $10 pays out $1,058.
1,058. Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie, Underdog is pretty cool to use. I use them too. I also I use PrizePicks today because I got a free promo. So you guys use PrizePicks. Make sure you go check your promos.
So I forgot to mention, there's 8 out of 8, you'll get the 1,058. 7 out of 8, you'll get 4,310. Then 6 out of 8, you get 1,430.
That's still not bad. So hopefully you at least hit something. So
I'm hoping to hit that 1,000 because that would help a lot.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Bet at your own risk. You don't have to tell. But if you want to use my promo, use it, please.
Please.
You get a deposit match.
I'm staring into your. He's like staring into the camera, like I'm staring into your soul through the camera. Do it. But all right, so now we're gonna hop over to Justin. Me and him use the same app, but I don't think we made the same picks. So let's hear what Justin got.
Oh, brother. Alright, so, yeah, we both went with the PrizePicks. A lot of people already know about that one. They went popping a minute ago. It's been out for a minute. But jumping into my picks, as soon as it loads,
Oh boy.
let's take off the Wi-Fi right there. I might be trying to pull it up with Wi-Fi right now. Alright, bro. Stop. First one. Cole Kmet over 29.5 receiving yards
Really?
against your guys, Arizona.
All right, that's disrespectful.
Um,
Hey, if you only get disrespectful, whose team's leading their division? I'm just playing. I feel bad.
Pretty sure this is where I walk off.
I honestly thought he was about to say, it's pretty sure where I'm about to crash out. Camera turns off, turns back on, everything's upside down.
Actually,
Turns off again, turns back on, he's just beating me. Turns off, turns back on, he's strangling me.
But, yeah, Cole Kmet over 29.5. Man's been over it in the past 5 games, every game but one. Going against Arizona again. I mean, come on, man, guys. That's almost a lock.
What do you mean?
Matter of fact, I shouldn't have started by saying Cole Kmet. I should have started by saying I have not won a single bet this year that I've placed. Do not tell me under any circumstance.
I've won like 2.
I've
And they weren't
won
big.
2, yeah. I think I've won 2, that's it.
I won like $29 and $5.
In
That's
total, I probably only won like $90.
I just did the math on mine. It's 0. So no
He
way.
said it's a goose egg, bro.
Next up, though, we got AJ Brown over 72.5 receiving yards.
it. Yeah, I like
Going
that.
against Jackson.
I heard that he's on a
Jaguars,
downfall for some
Downfall.
reason. Yeah,
What?
like because what was it? I think you were telling me or something about it, where like Devonta Smith's actually been taking over on the receiving.
Brother, what was it?
I must
Brother.
have read it, but that's what I've seen. I know I've seen or heard it that Devonta Smith's been taking over.
They've been a tandem. That ain't it. A tandem wide receiver duo is what I was going for right there. I don't know, my brain did some weird stuff, but they've been a wide receiver tandem for a minute. A good one, but AJ Brown when Gino needs a guy, I mean, whoa,
He's back.
whoa.
Getting names mixed up again.
Yeah, I was thinking of DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett for a second.
That's insane.
I was
Because
talking
DK
about
ain't even playing. So that's actually good for you, though. K9 is about to see the ball even more.
We're gonna hope. Game script's been killing him.
Really?
Yes. Anyway. Yeah. You got AJ Brown, 72.5. He only missed that, I believe, once in his past 5 games. We're going against Jacksonville Jaguars. I just think that's a really good matchup. Should be a green light. I like it. We're rolling with it. The next one. Brock Bowers.
Oh boy.
Ooh, who they play? Cincinnati. Oh man,
Cincinnati.
you took him. Oh man, what'd you get him for?
And Brock Bowers is going to put up over 66.5 receiving yards on the beat.
That's insane.
Unfortunately, I don't see any other way around. Their running back room, shaky. Their wide receiver corps, diminished.
Yeah.
He's the only guy.
Yeah.
And the Bengals secondary has not been looking good this year at all. And there's one thing Gardner Minshew can do. It's sit back in the pocket for 2-3 seconds.
Is he back at starting?
I believe so. Is he not? I thought Aiden O'Connell got hurt.
Oh, maybe.
I haven't paid attention to the Raiders since. I don't know. Regardless of who's throwing the rock,
Not
Brock Bowers he's missed that hash mark, I believe, twice this season.
Yeah.
Against the Bengals? I don't think so. Unfortunately. I hate it, but I don't think so. And next up, we got Saquon Barkley for over his rushing. 84.5. I think it's pretty good. I don't like the fact that I tagged AJ Brown with him. I don't like bets on the same teams.
Yeah, no.
But it's super obtainable for the Philadelphia offense, especially against Jacksonville Jaguars. I can totally see it happen. It's a huge possibility.
Right.
Then we got DeAndre Swift going against Arizona. Wow, I did that twice.
You did it again.
I did that twice. DeAndre Swift and Cole Kmet.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Great question. Y'all was pressuring me.
Who was pressuring?
It was time to record. I was planning on going with FanDuel, then I couldn't go with FanDuel, so I had to switch, and then I had to get these bets in. But
You
got him going over 64.5 rush yards. He's not missed that. Well, once or twice, maybe 3 times.
I was gonna say definitely probably 3
Say
times. I had him in my work league and it didn't work out the first 3 weeks.
Okay, so maybe 3 times, 3 or 4, whatever. Regardless, going against Arizona, I feel like they're both about the same level of play style, especially this season. It's going to be a good game with probably a good mix of rushes, passes, defense, different things. But I think that's going to go. I think it's no green light, you know. But I mean, obviously, I thought all my other bets was going to green light too, and no. And then last one, we got Jared Goff. We're taking him over on passing yards.
Who are they playing?
Green Bay. Which is why I asked if Jordan Love was supposed to be playing this week. Because as long as Jordan Love plays this week, Josh Jacobs, I believe, is questionable right now. And that means I can't rely on my guy Josh Jacobs next week in fantasy. That's up. But that does mean I can probably bet it's going to be a shootout between these two teams. And so Jared Goff over 231 just makes sense. As long as Jordan Love's playing the game, I don't really have to worry about that because it's going to be an offensive game going back and forth. Even Malik Willis looks good in that offense.
Yeah, it says it believes it's realistic that he's playing. So
that sums up my 6 bets. Though it was off a $15 free bet, and it wins $375. If I hit 5 of the 6, I get 30, and if I hit 4 of the 6, I get $6.
That's it's $3.15. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
hopefully you hit something.
Right.
I'm hoping. Well, with my luck. It'll be a bomb week.
So as Justin summed up his, and like I said, we use the same app, PrizePicks. So I also had a free 15 promo, so my payout would be the same. But here's my 6 picks. Mine were mostly rushing yards. So I got Joe Mixon going over 82.5 versus the Jets. The last 3 weeks, Joe Mixon had over 100 rushing yards. And he's set to do it again. Because Justin, yeah, you had Joe Mixon too, right? Or no, Brady had Joe Mixon. That's what it was.
Yeah, for the bet. Yeah.
Just, my guys had Joe Mixon, but they made a dumb decision. So
yeah, that was dumb. But Jets defense hasn't really been performing very well, so I expect another 100 rushing yard, or at least I expect over 82.5. So
they're on the field too much because of Aaron Rodgers. What do you got to say about that, Brady?
He said nothing. He ain't on the Green Bay Packers no more.
I almost cussed. I was like, I don't get that.
Tell him to go back to his Dodgers retreat.
Right.
Next rushing pick that I took was Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara for over 64.5 versus Carolina. Everybody knows Carolina is the worst team.
Speaking of Carolina, you see they're going to start Bryce Young again.
My point. So the defense is going to get tired very fast. And week 1, when the Saints played Carolina, he ran for 83 yards. So to get 64.5 against Carolina, I think is doable for Alvin Kamara.
Very doable.
Doable, yeah, but the Saints got a lot more people injured this time around. It's going to make it a harder game for them. The Saints are not good this year by any means. They are a mediocre team. I think that he's probably going to hit it, but that's iffy.
Nah.
I think he's going to hit it because I got him on my fiance's dad's family league.
Ooh. Hang on. Time out. You all heard it from Brady. He now has a fiance. Our boy got engaged while he was away.
I sure did.
He don't love us no more.
Nope. I hate them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But no, so huge shout out to our guy for getting engaged. We're real happy for you. So.
Well, thanks.
All right, well now back to real business. And then same as Justin, I took Saquon Barkley for over 84.5 versus Jacksonville. He's been consistent over 84 yards. He only had one bad game, and plus Jacksonville's defense just sucks. So don't worry, guys. I didn't take AJ Brown though, so because I don't double up like that.
What a guy.
No. In all honesty, you guys know I hope you guys hit your bets. You know, I like to see my guys win.
I hope you guys hit your bets too.
Even you too, Nick. Even though you couldn't be here. I hope
Nick ain't placing no bet. He's not a true gambler.
Like 8 of that 6-legger, and that's not even possible.
Yeah.
Well, for me.
And then this one is the stretch that I took. Derrick Henry for over 92.5. Here's why, though. It's against Denver. Besides last week, week 1 and week 2, he's been over that. And plus, with last week how it went, Derrick Henry's going to be like, yeah, feed me, bro. Like, just keep feeding me. We're going to get it done. Especially losing to the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Especially losing to Jameis Winston. Hold on. Especially losing to Jameis Winston. So.
Hey. Jameis Winston was eating W's by the end of the night, buddy.
No kid. And then my last rushing bet, because I was, like I said, most of it's rushing, but I only have one receiving on here. Probably gonna get criticized for this one by certain people that watch this. I'm taking Aaron Jones over 74.5 against Indianapolis defense.
Completely understandable.
Yeah.
Sucks.
That is understandable.
I mean, Joe Mixon twice has ran over 100 yards on Indianapolis now. First time was 159. Second time was 102. So they stopped it a little bit, but still, that's over 100 yards.
Our run defense.
Our run defense
sucks.
is terrible. So I'm taking Aaron Jones on it.
Understandable.
And then my last one is my receiving one. I'm taking Terry McLaurin over 64.5 yards against the Giants. Jaden Daniels is him. And hitting his wide receivers, he's him.
Well,
last
two one that came out of this year's class.
Last 2 weeks, he was over and playing. And they're like I said, they're playing the Giants, which the Giants defense let George Pickens get 74 yards, and McLaurin only needs 64 yards, so it's doable.
Very doable.
George Pickens is
If I had to be honest, I think I'd take Terry McLaurin over George Pickens, just because more of the fact it all comes down to your quarterback.
Right. You put Pickens in.
You put Pickens in
Washington. It's a no.
That's
contest.
scary.
It's a no contest.
Like, it's just not even scary Terry no more. That's just like, y'all are scary. You put George Pickens in Washington. That would be a scary team. Definitely. Don't put any bright ideas out there. Trade deadline's coming up for the NFL.
Yeah, no good.
So,
That'd be messed up.
yeah, no.
Pickens eye black's gonna say trade me next.
Yeah. So that's all I got for mine. Like I said, I use PrizePicks. Justin uses PrizePicks and FanDuel. Just couldn't get FanDuel working.
I actually use multiple, but for this episode, I used Underdog.
And then Brady used Underdog, which I also like. So any of those apps that you guys heard us talking about, they're pretty good. Justin, you usually use FanDuel a lot for anytime touchdown, though, right?
I use FanDuel a lot too.
For a lot of different things.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the apps like PrizePicks and FanDuel are great when you don't want to maybe dig into stats a lot when you're like looking to bet, because those apps are nice. They put the stats that you need for the bet you're planning to take right there.
Well, Underdog does it too.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. PrizePicks and Underdog.
Okay, well,
that.
okay. I got you.
FanDuel, the reason I like doing that so much is because you'll have your typical over-unders that PrizePicks has, but if you don't like those, you can go with alternate ones where for receiving yards, you can pick Josh Downs to get 10 plus, and it's this amount of odds, 20 plus, this amount of
I
odds,
almost actually
30
took
plus,
Josh
this
Downs
amount of
in
odds.
my bet, but I was just like, man, I don't know.
I mean, with Joe Flacco out there, I'd
Oh yeah, 100%.
No,
Like that's what made me look at it even more. But then I was like, well, all these other picks look more hittable than that one, so it's just I had to take the favorites over that.
definitely understand. But yeah, I mean, personally, I just like FanDuel because you can customize your bet more to your own liking, and I feel the payouts better than PrizePicks, especially if you pick normal six-leggers, and then Underdog makes you pick 8. So I would say that's
And their multiplier can go
probably-
up pretty high, right?
Yes, it can go up pretty
Say
high.
to 83, I think is what it was, right? That you said
Huh?
it goes up to like 83.
That's what the base is,
Oh, that's
but
the base of it, so it goes even higher than that.
yeah, the one I did was like 150. So
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
Underdog's
if you do-
pretty cool.
Yeah,
but-
if you do an 8-legger on FanDuel compared to 8-leggers on Underdog, you might be looking at about the same kind of payout and stuff. But I just like it more because you can go in depth and customize what you like or what you don't like about certain over-unders this week and what Vegas said, because a lot of times Vegas got those numbers there for a reason. So if you just go 10 yards under every thing that Vegas wanted,
Yeah.
again, I mean, I ain't hit at all this season, so
He said,
maybe
"Don't
I
quote me."
shouldn't dive in that deep, but I do.
So, All right, so you said personally you like FanDuel a lot. So Brady, what one do you like?
I like FanDuel a lot too, but I've just been using Underdog recently.
I'd have to say like mine would either be Underdog or PrizePicks. I'm more of the person that likes picking the over under. I don't really like if I use FanDuel, it's real rare that I do. And if I do, it's like this guy's been getting touchdowns a lot, so we'll go with any type of
The real
touchdown.
reason why I use FanDuel is because of the promos and you get like no sweat bets and deposit matches and other stuff.
Gotcha. And go ahead.
Never mind, I forgot.
That's sorry.
And remember, even when you don't got money to gamble, these guys want you to do it so bad they give you free money to do it. So sign up anyway.
Yeah, and if you sign up, use any of our promo codes that are going to be listed in the description under this video. Also, just to let everybody know, we are not sponsored by PrizePicks, FanDuel, Underdog, any betting app at all.
We're actually not sponsored at all.
Nope.
Facts.
And if you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLE, of course.
Or just move to Vegas.
All right,
They don't consider it a problem.
But also, like Brady said, make sure you guys call that number if you do have an issue or a problem going on. I'm sure he'll list the number below in the description as well. So, but other than that, you guys know what it is. If you ain't
if you guys like this and you want to see more, please comment and we'll do more.
Comment, blow it up, share with all your friends, family. Justin,
Can I do the closer?
Go ahead.
I don't think I've done it since we've been with the boys.
Go ahead.
If you're not gambling with the boys, then you're probably making money.
Just to let you guys know, also subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, share with all your friends and family, follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, OnlyFans. Whoa!
Just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. No. Cut that out. But like Justin said, if you ain't gambling with the boys, who y'all gambling with? We out of here.